Hello there, this is AM Dreaming Stitcher, and this video is another installment in my long parade of kits, charts, and so forth that I have accumulated over my years of cross-stitching. I know I can't make them all, but I thought I could share them with you. Hello, kitty. Um, I have picked a new filming spot. I did one other short video here that I may or may not keep, but I'm going to try to turn them in a way that they don't show so much glare at you. I have worked my way down to the smalls, and I have several boxes of them. They shouldn't take as long as the large boxes, though, so there should only be a few installments left in this parade, not counting books, and then we'll think about how to do those at another time. These first couple are from Textile Heritage, which is a company out of Scotland, and I have quite a few of their small designs, bookmarks, and cards and coasters and key rings, and they make all kinds of stuff, often in related patterns. So this one says it's a medieval garden bookmark kit. I have other medieval garden designs in different kinds of finishes. Here's the way it's packaged up. And these are not too hard to find, but the price can be a little high in the States because of them being an import, I gather. This is Medieval Flowers bookmark kit. Same company. And here's how it's packaged up. And they don't usually tell us things like what count of Aida they're on, but they do give things like a copyright date, so that last one was 2010. I have a lot more of the textile heritages around, I think. Well, that might be it. I might have run through most of them. Okay, this is not cross stitch. This snuck into my box, but it's needlepoint. It's a Dimensions needlepoint kit called Sunny Sunflowers, and I don't know how many of those snuck in. Here's another Dimensions needlepoint butterfly duo. It really bothers me when you're searching somewhere like eBay or wherever, and they treat needlepoint and cross stitch as though they're exactly the same thing, but the worst is when someone lists a needlepoint piece as cross stitch, and you look at it and know perfectly well that isn't what it is. But that's okay. This is the first of several gold collection petites that we're going to see. Let's try to get the glare off. It is the Sleigh Ride. It's on an 18 count ivory Aida. I'd love to make this one. It's copyright 1998. Some of these older designs have been re-released in different markets, so it might be easier to find than it used to be once upon a time. But I got it new. I was stitching around the time that design came out. This is Gold Collection's Petite Snowed In Kitten. So we have a little kitten looking out of the window at the birds with the holly around him. That makes it definitely kind of a holiday themed design. It's on an 18 count white Aida, and they treat it as an ornament. On the back of theirs they stitched Christmas 2001, but it's actually copyright 1999, and it has a little charm with it. Oh, come on, focus for my viewers, please. Thank you. This is, oh, I love him. This is Midnight Snowman with his little animals around him. He is copyright 1998 from Dimensions. He's another gold petite. He's on an 18 count ivory. And of these little ones, he's one of the first ones I would want to make. I see he's got some Krynic in there. I don't know if it's blending filament or just a metallic. I'm not sure. Oh dear. Oh, he's got a sticker over his face. This is Dimensions Gold Collection's Furry Friends. It's an orange kitty with a little duckling. Maybe you've seen him before. He is very cute, but he shouldn't have a big pink sticker over his head. It is on an 18 count white Aida. And there's the packaging. Obviously I got him much more recently than those others. Those others I got new in the store way back when, and you could see that their floss was packaged in the way that you have to sort it yourself. This is so much newer. It's already divided up for you on those little sorted cards. It says it's copyright 2012, so that's a big difference in time. This one is another Gold Collections Petite called Seashell Treasures. I've seen it stitched up or being worked on, and it's very, very nice. It's copyright 2011, so not surprising it's on those sorted color cards. This is a Dimensions Gold Petite called Feline Love. Copyright 2011. It's on an 18 count ivory Aida. Pre-sorted for you. Ah, there was another textile heritage hiding in among those. This one was a set. I told you sometimes they did related designs. So this is a Celtic bird scissor keep and bookmark and a needle case. You get all three in that kit. And the price reflected that. Here's one I've seen quite a few times. It's a gold collection petite called Patriotic Angel. She's on an 18 count navy Aida, so it's a nice dark fabric to stitch her on. And I don't normally like, this will be hard to believe after all the little Christmas angels I showed in my last shorts, smalls video, but don't normally like very feminine angels, but she makes me think more of things like Lady with the Flag and other patriotic designs. Not so much actually being an angel, even though she has wings. Oh, I've seen this one stitched. It is the Ornate Butterfly. Another Dimensions Gold Petite. It's on a black 18 count Aida. It's copyright 2011. It does have some metallic thread that you have to deal with. This one is the Gold Collection Petites Elegant Bookmarks. They're on a 14 count ivory, which is not as common for the gold collections, but it does happen. And they come with the little charms you need to finish them up. This is Chickadees in Spring, which is a gold petites, but there's another larger one called Chickadees in Lilacs, I think, which I always have to ask myself, do I have that one? Don't I have that one? I just kind of mix them up in my head, and I love them both. But I definitely have Chickadees in Spring. It's a design by Bradley Jackson. I haven't been noticing if the others gave designers that I could have shared with you. And it's on a 16 count Dove Gray Aida. Oh, come on. I need to pay more attention and make sure it's focusing for you. I hope that we didn't have any totally blurry ones. This one I've stitched before and gifted away, so I liked her very much. I don't know how her name is supposed to be said. I call her Mai, M-A-I. And she's has some metallic thread. She's on an 18 count ivory cotton Aida. Just lovely in her kimono. This is Goldfinch and Lilacs by Dimensions. It is not a gold collection petite. It is on regular 14 count Aida. It's still lovely, all stitched up. I've seen folks working on it. Another regular Dimensions. This is Tree Frog Trio. 14 count white Aida. I see copyright Royce B. McClure under that image, so they must be responsible in some way for the artwork. Artiste, I Love Cats. I remember gifting this to a friend who used to do some cross stitch. Again, Cooler Design Studio created the pattern, so you might be able to get them in something other than an Artiste kit. This is Artiste Ship in a Bottle. I don't know if I showed you the back of the kitties. This is Candamar Designs Hummingbird on a 14 count Aida. And there it is. Oh, Oh, love this one. It's an RTO kit. They call this one Siesta. If you saw one of my very first parade videos, you saw I like a lot of architectural designs, buildings in different places around the world, and this suits that. Desire of mine to stitch that kind of thing. I have another one that goes with it, but again, sometimes as I go through these smalls, there are things not where I expect them to be, and I don't know if it's because I've pulled them wanting to stitch them and they got left somewhere very odd, which bothers me a bit, but I'm sure they'll turn up. I don't get rid of things, so they should be around. This is Bluebird from Bucilla. It's on a 14 count white Aida. Come on, let's get that in the picture. It is harder for me to reach where these go than my other filming spot, so I apologize for the bad framing and everything. This is Larky Lucky, obviously a little guinea pig from RTO. He's article H258. I got several of their guinea pigs because guinea pigs are cute. I'm sorry, but they are. We used to have some. Just look there at Rodent Bon. No idea why it has that name, but he's another RTO. A little guinea pig with a pear-shaped object. This is, oh, let go. The hooks on these packages are grabbing each other in the box. Cabbie with carrot. Now that one I understand the name for. Another RTO kit. They're just little guys. They're on 14 count fabric most of the time too, so it's not like you have a lot of extra stitching the way you do on an 18 count piece. Sometimes these small ones can be on 18 count. Oh, look at that, another sneaky one. It's a needlepoint. Got in my box. It's called Magnolias. And another. This is Butterfly on Zinnia. I won't say a lot about the needle points. It's another Dimensions kit, because I know you're here for the cross stitch. I could show you needlepoint. I have another big bin full of needlepoint and a lot of loose canvases. Ah, this one. It's a Gold Collections Petite that I fell in love with when I found out about it. It's called Kitten Reflections, and I watched for it on eBay for a long time and finally spent pretty much the price for a full size kit on this little petite, when petites should be half or less of the price of a full size Dimensions. It's based on a design by June Haywood. It is on a 18 count ivory Aida, and there's what it looks like in the package. And like many other Dimensions, it has now been borrowed in the other markets of the world. I saw Stitching with Laura doing this one as a stamped design from some Chinese company from, I won't even name the store she gets them from, but I do like to see Laura's videos. But I have very mixed feelings because so many of her charts are clearly taken from Dimensions and other companies. And that's not her problem. She didn't do that. That was the people who, decided to take the images. But this is one that's available, so if you liked stamped cross stitch, after all the trouble I went to get that lovely counted kit, it's out there. You can get it. And here's another that I went out of my way to get that's probably out there. It's called Village Scene. Again, I probably paid, full-size kit price for this petite. It is an older one. It's on 18 count ivory. And I've had it out of the package, or somebody has, because we can see that it's been looked at. It's copyright 1999, by the way, and the kittens, I can't see their copyright. Let's see, 2007. So the kittens were much newer, but I just missed them somehow, probably because I didn't have a good cross-stitch store anywhere near me at the time they came out. This is Bucilla's Heirloom Treasures series. It is called Glorious Morning, and my kitty's commenting on it. She doesn't want me looking at another cat. It's copyright 2000 from Bucilla, and the colors are lovely. It's this kitty sitting among, looks like morning glories or something, with a butterfly. It's just really absolutely stole my heart. and so I got it. And last one in this box is a Thea Gouverneur, and it is that little rose. It was at Amazon for like $5, so I got it to try out what it was like to stitch on Theas, and I haven't done it yet, but I've had it open. That's why you can't see much at the back. But that's it for that box. I'm going to pause you and go find some more smalls that I can show you. So here we have a set of 4 angel ornaments from Designs for the Needle. And that came from eBay or some such place. They are on 18 count white, come with all the materials you need, and at the same time that I got them, I got a book called 101 Clothespin Angels. I think I was saying in the video in which I showed most of the angels that you could easily adapt your own designs to these little angel bodies, and that's all they've done here. The ornaments are designed by Linda Gillum, and I've encountered her name before and I still don't know how to say it. Georgia Hernandez. It's from Leisure Arts, and it is packed full of different little angel designs that you can make. These shorts videos are not going to take nearly as long as my others. I had, I think, 12 of the full-size kit videos and 9 chart and booklet videos, and I only have this box and a small basket left, although the basket is absolutely overflowing with things. But I think I can wrap this up, not in this video, but in the next one, and that'll just be 3 videos for the shorts. That's not bad at all. This is called Raindrops. It is one of the few that was actually available at my Joann's at one time. It's by Design Works. It's on a 14 count Aida. It was one of those things I got because it spoke to my need to lift up my mood. So it says, there is beauty even in the ugliest of days. I have several kits that were purchased solely to help me deal with mental health regulation, I guess, emotional issues. This is Frog. It says copyright Marianne Savage, as did the last one. They are from Design Works, but I'm assuming she's the designer. And I just thought he was cute. And he's on a colored Aida fabric. I think it's kind of a blue-gray. More textile heritage. We have Heland Koo bookmarks. They're cute little fellows. My focus could be better, couldn't it? Poor camera. And that was copyright 2000. This is Medieval King bookmark. I think I have the Queen in here somewhere. She'll probably turn up. This was just a freebie with a magazine button necklace kit. It'd be nice if it said which issue, but it doesn't. Let's see. Oh wait, here we go. It does. Aha. The charts were inside Cross Stitcher issue 306. So that goes with Cross Stitcher issue 306. Prickly Owl from Dimensions. Something else that reminds me of my part of the world. He is on a 14 count ivory Aida. He was pretty inexpensive as cross stitch kits go. This was in a lot of items that I got on eBay. It's from Shepherd's Bush. It's the only Shepherd's Bush that I have. Heart Blooms, I guess, is the name of the piece. And I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep it, but I decided I might like to try stitching something like that sometime. They are really not my style. That's probably why I don't have more viewers, is that they are the style that so many other people like, and I just don't have it. Oh boy, now we have a slew of my favorites that probably bore most of my viewers, which is the NP Designs Southwest Decoratives Rugs of the Southwest series. This is Chief Blanket 2. I'll go through these kind of quickly because you're probably tired of them. It's copyright 1997 NP Designs. They are based on native rug patterns, and I have loads of them. I have charts that I have shown. I have larger kits that I have shown. These are the small ones. This is Storm Brown. There's another variant color for Storm. This is, pardon my pronunciation, Dinabito Black. Might have forgotten to show you the package. It's the back of Storm. Sorry about that. This is Two Gray Hills. Not the same as the Two Gray Hills in their large special edition rugs. This is a different Two Gray Hills pattern. This is Tree of Life 2, Monument Valley Pictorial. Again, for those who may not have seen the other videos, NP Designs was the company that first produced these. Then they began getting offered by Southwest Decoratives, and now a place to find them is the Southwest Decoratives and Coco Pelli Quilting Company in New Mexico. This one's copyright 1999. I got these at various places like eBay. Occasionally I was able to find something in person in a souvenir shop, for example. Many of the charts I got at a LNS. I've ordered things directly from the company. This is Clagato 2. I got some at an LNS in Albuquerque. I've just kind of gotten them all over in my part of the world. And I have more than enough. Obviously. Tree of Life. Can't say it, but it's EA2. Two Gray Hills 3. That one I think I may actually have gotten at the Bosque. At a gift shop at the Bosque in New Mexico along the Rio Grande. It's sort of a bird sanctuary place. I don't know how to describe it. This is Wide Ruins. Pictorial horses. I'm trying to get it to focus. That's why I'm keeping it up there so long. Storm 2, as opposed to the brown one that I showed earlier. We have kind of a gray variant. For those who may like them but can't make up your mind what you like, this is called 4-in-1, and it's like little cropped or mini versions of several of the designs. This is one in the new packaging that reflects they are now Southwest Decoratives. This is Tisnospos. Tisnospos. I can't remember, I looked it up. It's actually kind of a beige Aida. You can't really tell that from my lighting. This is Burnt Water Brown. And if you like these, I'm probably going too fast, and if you don't, I'm probably going way too slowly for you. But this is the last of the Southwest Decoratives that I see. It is Burnt Water 2. It's kind of in pinks and blues. Come on, focus for them. There you go. and a little bit of browns. Okay, the rest of this box is happily free of Southwest Designs, I believe. Here is an Artiste Mini called Serene Elephant. I showed another Design Works kit called Elephant Trio that I absolutely loved, and until I got it I kept reassuring myself, well, at least I have this one, because it is very similar in its design. This is a Rioli's kit called Ulysses Butterfly. Another Rioli's called, oh, the name is in a language I don't speak. It's number 241. It's one of those ones I keep looking at and thinking it would be so fast and easy to stitch and I should just take it out and do it. Some of the others in the series, they're all beautiful. They were not in my store, so I could not get those. This is Simply Heritage by Peter Underhill. He did a series of similar designs with something that stands out from the crowd. This one's called The Antagonist, but they're from Heritage Crafts, and you may have seen some of these before. This is the only one I have. I guess I liked it best, but they're all kind of cute and clever. There's one on the back called The Imposter. You have a dog hiding out among a bunch of cats. I mentioned this one in my large kits video. It's the only Disney Dreams vignette that I have. The only large one I have or wanted was Snow White. I was tempted by the Winnie the Pooh one, both in its vignette form and in the large one, but these are the only ones I ever got. Fantasia is one of my all-time favorite films. I am an aficionado of classical music. Not an expert, but an aficionado, and Fantasia is just marvelous. This is a Vervaco kit with mushrooms. They always make me think of some kind of updated 1970s decor. And it does come, happily enough, with the frames, because they're in a really weird, non-standard for America kind of size that it would be really hard to find anywhere. This one I showed in an earlier video. I ended up with a duplicate. It is an Artiste Mini. I think my idea was this is the kind of thing you could take with you on a trip and stitch up very easily. This is Celtic Hound from Textile Heritage. They call it a cushion panel kit. Oh good, I found my other linen ones. This is Bountiful from Serendipity Designs. There was one in an earlier short video that bothered me that I couldn't find it, and it's coming up next. They're by Carolyn Meacham, and they're nice little kits with the linen and everything included. And this is the one that I was surprised wasn't in the other box. It's called Peach Blossoms. And they're just little things. And we're down to just a handful here, so my time's getting close to the 30-minute mark, but I think we'll make it within about the normal time range. No, he's not a cross stitch. It's another needlepoint that snuck in with my smalls. I love pears. What can I say? I love pears. If they did it in cross stitch, I'd do it. I knew she had to be hiding in one of these boxes. It's my Medieval Queen bookmark from Textile Heritage. Another bookmark is Scottish Thistle bookmark kit. With, look at that nice touch, nice tartan fabric to back it up with. I had the companion to this one earlier, probably in an earlier video. It is from RTO. They call this one Siesta. I don't know how they ended up in two separate boxes, but it happens. And last one in the box. I do have a basket that's absolutely overflowing. I don't know that it'll take a full half hour to do it, but I might find some other odds and ends floating around to show with them. But yeah, my parade is getting really close to the end as far as filming goes. This is now late March, and I have enough videos to go through the end of May, posting them twice a week. So yeah, it's been quite an endeavor, but I'm almost through and I'll be able to get it off of my to-do list and not have it on the brain anymore thinking, should I, shouldn't I, should I show them everything that I've got? This is Tall Friends from Orc Graphics. They were kits that were available for a while on Amazon, I think, and I kept seeing their designs and was interested in a number of them, but this is the only one I ever got. I think they have their own website as well, or at least they did if they are still around. And I really like giraffes, so I got Tall Friends by Orc Graphics. And that's it for today's installment. I really don't know how many people are interested in this kind of video and whether they'll ever get a lot of viewers, but there will be one more Smalls video. I'm putting them all into a playlist, so if you like these, maybe you can binge watch them. That's up to you. I think at some point, at some time in the future, I'll have to do the books as well. I've got a couple of shelves of them, but they take more time to go through. So last thing I'll film for the time being, and I'm not going to do that today, I don't think, will be that little basket of Smalls. I don't think anyone's interested in my embroidery or my needlepoint, but there's bins of that too. Not nearly as much as there is cross stitch. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope you saw something that made you feel like it was worth your time. And please feel free to watch any of the other installments of the parade or tell your friends about them or whatever it is you like to do. Have a great, great stitchy day. Bye bye.